Hey guys, can you hear me? I'm probably not gonna get on camera today.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh shoot, hold on a second. Not feeling very good today. That's why I canceled that. Can you guys hear me though? I canceled that live with Wicked Truth and F bombs. We both weren't feeling that good today, but I can't sleep, so I'm like, I'm gonna get on and just say hi to y'all. I'm in my pajamas and just, I don't know. I feel like I look horrible, but we rescheduled it for tomorrow, so hopefully we'll both feel all right tomorrow. And can you guys hear me good? Okay, you can hear me. What's up, guys? Fake Teddy, April Beckworth, Glowing Ember, Scott B. Oh, the other Scott B. There's more than one Scott B. Opal. So, what do you guys think about this Suzanne Morphew case? It's crazy, huh? I don't know. I've been finding some crazy stuff out with. If anybody wants to come on too, actually, hold on. Let me share the invite on here. If any of you guys want to come join me, since I'm not showing my face right now, but I will tomorrow, I promise. But I figured if anybody wants to come, hey, Klo. Yeah, I know, me too. So Klo, what have you been hearing? Like there's that John guy that was talking about him being assaulted. There's this other person, I don't know if you guys watched my video. Now I forget the names, but the one other person that said that her mom um was the teacher of her daughter and she worked with Suzanne's brother and she has like her suspicions on stuff, but she didn't want to say anything. There's a few people that's been saying that. It just makes you wonder what do they know? And another thing people brought up, which is a good point, is they're not acting like that there's somebody on the loose in Chaffee, like that people should be worried. You know what I'm saying? Like if they thought if it was some random person, wouldn't they kind of tell people to kind of beware and stuff? It's like they're not really making it like there's somebody dangerous out there. So it makes me wonder what they know that they're not sharing. And I understand that they can't share. I really do. Shelly, come. You want to come be a guest, Shelly? I sent the link out. I just sent it out on the chat. I learned how to do that so I don't have to go through emails anymore. But anyway, yeah, it just makes me wonder what they know. And then, for instance, if you guys didn't watch my one video, I mentioned all this stuff in this my video from the other day. But in the press release, he was saying how he just commented a weird comment when they asked about if the husband's been cooperating, and he's like, yeah, he has, and we hope he continues cooperating. But why are they suspecting he wasn't going to continue? I don't know. It's just weird. And then that plea that the husband put out, there's not much to go by. It's really short. Have you guys seen it? Mary, Becky Pooh, Monica. It's such a short little video, but a lot of people have mentioned and observed how he's shaking his head no like the whole time he's talking, which it could mean a couple things. I mean, it could mean because we all know that what he's saying he's not really meaning, and he's basically saying no, we don't want you back. Like his body language is saying no. Why verbally he's saying something else, but it could also mean like he's shaking his head in disbelief of everything that's going on. But I know it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good with him. I mean, it just. Okay, what do you guys know about this case so far? Let's see. Someone slowed it down and shaking was obvious. Shaking was really obvious. Yeah, I just got done actually slowing it down. I was gonna post a video, but to me, I did a slow motion. I should show you guys. Well, I did it on my phone just to see. But when you slow it down, it's actually less obvious, I think, because his head shakes are really short. Like his nose shakes, it's like really. It's like he doesn't turn his head very much. So when it's slow motion, it's almost hard to see. Maybe I slowed it too slow. Maybe. Um, so he sort of had to do something for public. Yeah, and then where's her bike or cell? I don't know. What have you guys heard about her cell phone? So she didn't have it with her, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna adjust this microphone. You guys can hear me good though? I kind of have to talk a little bit slow or low because everybody's sleeping. But I was sleeping all day because I felt horrible. I felt so bad that I've been sleeping all day, and now I'm wide awake and I feel a lot better. So I can't sleep now. So I was like, hey, I'm going to come on and say hi. So it was either me not coming on because I don't want to show myself because I feel like I look horrible, or coming on and just doing audio. So I figure people just do audio sometimes. So what the heck? Heidi, what's up? Hot Scorpio Rouge. Hey, what was the question? Wait, I wanted to answer. Who had a question? Oh, WTF. Well, we were going to talk. Well, we are going to talk about the Gannon Stout case because she knows a lot about it. That was one case I followed very loosely. Like, I was so involved in the other cases that I didn't follow it as deep as the other cases. I mean, I know a lot about it, but not as much as I feel like she does, Danielle from WTAF. So we're going to talk about that mainly, but we could see what she thinks about this case too. It's really open, but I guess the main topic will be Gannon Stout case. But right now, I want to see, what do you guys? I wonder how good. Yeah. So do you guys? Hey, Mama Mia, John Cuddy. He paid because I know that's what a lot of people were saying. Maui girl, what's up? A lot of people were saying, well, maybe he offered that money so quick because he knew that she wasn't coming back. I mean, he wasn't gonna have to pay anybody if it was him. Cheryl Williams, hey, it was spontaneous. I couldn't sleep. I've been sleeping all day, just not feeling good, and now I can't sleep. I'm wide awake. So like I'll just come chat with you guys. Was hoping you guys somebody would be up, and it looks 103 you guys are up. So wow. Kidnapped when pleading with her that the girls need her. I know that the plea was very odd, but I guess we do have to remember like everybody's different in these situations, and you, I don't know. I don't want to be so quick to judge because I did that with Shane and I got a lot of backlash. But Shane's interviews were very odd. Remember from Heidi Broussard? I had to take down the video, but I mean, even that one guy that's his profession, reading body language. What's his name? He even did the Shane. He even thought something was up with Shane. I mean, he even did a video on it. We all did. And then I felt like it's so stupid when it wasn't him. And oh my God, I got so much stuff, like comments, like horrible comments under that video I had to take down. But a lot of people did. And that's why I just want to keep it like, I don't know. I'm nervous to, point the fingers just yet because I don't know, but it doesn't look good for him. Yeah, I know Heidi, it was so odd, and I don't know why he came across so odd. And even like experts, what is that guy's name, guys? He did one on Shane. He does like body language. Even he was off on him. So it makes you wonder why he deceiving us in some other way? Was he nervous? I mean, obviously he was maybe nervous because there was some abuse in that relationship. I mean, I believe it because there's friends that came out, so I believe that he was abusive to her, even though he wasn't the one that did that, but maybe it was some kind of guilt for that. That's all I could think of. But inner peace, hey, Peter Hyatt, yes, you're right. That's who did. He did one on Shane, and so inches of him, and I observed him 40 minutes. Wait, Ann Lane, what you were standing inches of who? Shane or Barry? And why were you standing so close to him? That's crazy, huh? I want to know more what you're talking. Do I sound loud or do I sound low, or I just want to know if I should move the mic closer or not. Oh, you were Barry? Okay, or Barry Ann? Why? You know him? I'm interested here. Hey, interested? You just popped up. Do you know Barry? Were you talking to him? Was it recently? I didn't know who he was. Oh, was it like in this past week? Okay, Melissa J, thanks. Just right, cool. Sorry, I'm drinking some water. I'm so thirsty because I barely drank all day, so I'm kind of dehydrated. But, so I want to know more, Anne. I saw this story. Okay. This guy, Barry, he looks like he could fly off fast. Yeah, That she said May 9th to. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Where did you see him? Because wasn't Mother's Day. That was May 10th, right? That this all happened. Let me see something here. Yeah, May 10th. So, wow. What, so how, where did you see him at? Stacy R. No breaking me news. I just couldn't sleep and I've been sleeping all day and I just thought I'd come on. We're just nothing, no breaking news, but there's a lot of like rumors going around and a lot of, and then we got Ann here that said, oh, 4 states over? Wait a minute, Ann. What do you mean? You're sure that it was him? That doesn't. Oh, okay, you can't say. So he was supposedly in Denver, though, right? Wow, man, I have a feeling this case is about to get crazy. I have a feeling we're gonna hear all kinds of stuff. Man, and their poor daughters, like, wow. So I'm trying to think of what else that I heard too, because there's a lot of people coming out, and it's just hard to know who to trust and know who's being honest. I'm not talking about you, Ann. I'm just talking about there's so many other people that I've read, like on Facebook and videos and comments, and it's like there's one person that's been they commented under mine, and I guess Plunder. Who else? Because people have been telling me about that whole, which I think it turned out to be wrong about her. The one under my video said that Suzanne left a video for her neighbor, which I don't understand why she would leave a video, but I guess under the other videos it just said a text. But I think it came out that her daughters had knew she was leaving and they couldn't get a hold of her, and then her daughters left the call to the neighbor, right? That's what I think they're starting to think now. Anna's Yeah, and repeats it was. My phone is bad, so I can't leave a complete message, so they won't call back. Oh, well, no, and just leave a quick message. I mean, or leave a couple messages where they continue, because if you really seen them, I mean, it's something pretty important. But a lot of people could look like other people. I mean, how many times have you saw somebody that looks just like somebody else you know? It's like freaky sometimes. So you never know. I mean, maybe yeah, they did find the bike. I don't know why they're being so like um private on the well, I guess it's the investigation, but like what was the bike? Was there any damage? I mean, there's rumors going on that the chain was locked. Is that like a factual thing, or did that come from some authority? Let's see, many excuses. I know, I'm not sure. Are you stalkers are chasing me on YouTube? What? Yes, the lady that screamed or that said she saw a lady yelling from the car window, a SUV, that she was being kidnapped. How crazy. I mean, don't you think she could have got the license plate number? Think about how helpful that would be if the lady took it serious and said, "Okay, let me get this license plate number real quick." There you go. You would have the information you would need most likely. If that was really her, do you guys believe that person that said that? What do you think of that? You think that's legit? The person that said um that she saw somebody in an SUV saying that she was being kidnapped. Daughter couldn't get a hold of her mom's. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that's probably makes more sense, Allie J. That the daughter called, couldn't get a hold of her, and then called the neighbor because was concerned. Because you saw how far apart the houses are. There's no way the neighbor. Well, I guess if she told the neighbor she was leaving, like the other scenario. But as far as that, oh, and then there's another thing that I forgot to put in my video. I meant to put in my video. Hold on, let me find it real quick. It's I'll read it. It's about the cameras. They said that I don't know if you guys read this, but somebody claimed, and I don't know how they know. I don't know how people know this stuff. I'm sure some of it's legit of people that know and some isn't, but the person said that the cameras in the Morphew's house weren't working for 4 days, I guess, right? And plus the ones on the highway or the roads were out, but the neighbor's camera was working and it picked her up leaving on the bike. That's what this message said. What do you guys think about that? Have you heard that one? About the cameras? So that's just kind of odd. Oh, the cameras weren't working for 4 days at the Morphews. How weird is that? Like the matter of time that she disappears, those 4 days, you know? And then what I find kind of odd is the investigators are asking for camera and ring footage and security cameras from the 8th to what, the 14th, is it? The 8th to the 14th, I think it is, but all the way back the 8th. There could be an explanation for that. I mean, there could be a couple explanations. There could be, well, they have a reason to believe that she disappeared before that or something happened before that. Or that maybe they're seeing if like somebody was stalking her, if there was, weird people in the area a couple days before. So it could just be that, as far as, because I know a lot of people on Facebook are like, oh my God, that means that she was missing before, something happened before, because they're asking for security footage from the 8th to the 14th. But I mean, it could be weird. It could be because they suspect something happened before, or it just could be because they want to see if there's some weird activity going on days before that could have, maybe they were watching her. You never know. But a lot of people, I don't know, Dorothy, see, there's no mods because I didn't tell. It was just like a spontaneous thing. I didn't even tell anybody. Actually, here, I could text like Angelina or something, the people I have phone numbers to. Oh, you know what? I'll text Ballet Babe and Angelina real quick. I didn't even tell anybody. But 25 witnesses to this. 25 witnesses. Oh, to you seeing Barry, you mean? The mods are sleeping. Epstein, yes, you're right. Oh my God, the cameras just so were out that day when, yeah, that one is so obvious that something happened. Okay. Wait, where are you going? Hold on. Wait, it won't let me. Oh shoot, because I have to go over to, hold on guys, give me 1 minute. I want to see if I can make some mods. I have to go over to my, see, I'm on my StreamYard, so it won't let me do it on StreamYard. So let me go over to my YouTube real quick. Alrighty, let's see here. My channel. 1 second, I'll be with you. And then I might text them too. Just so. Alright. Oh, it's on a commercial. Hold on, guys. While I'm doing that, and then I'll. Okay, let's see if this will work now. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Ooh, I'm trying to do like 50 things here. Where is... Yeah, they might be sleeping. What time is it? Well, a lot of people stay up pretty late that are into true crime, I've noticed. I don't know. I feel like we're a bunch of night owls, huh? I'm going to text both of them and then see. But anyway, so I do want to read your comments, though. Shoot, because I want to see what you guys think about what I just said. Because I'm curious if... Did you guys hear about the camera thing, basically? Because I want to know if there's any, like... If it's true. As far as the camera situation. Okay, let me see. Where are we at? Why does your phone cut out? Wait, whose phone cuts out? Oh, you mean to Anne, because, yeah, I don't know. Wait, can't watch without mods? What do you mean, the other Heather? Oh, yeah, I can do it, huh? See, now I have to go back to YouTube. Well, why can't I get this? Okay. Oh, Angelina. Okay, she's in here now, too. I just texted her. Did you get my text, Angelina? We need you. I guess I don't know. Thanks for coming. That was quick. Did you get, are you responding to my text or did you see it anyway? um, okay. Julie Johnson. Yeah, I made Keiko, I made you a mod too just now. And I'm just catching up. Hold on a second. What? Glad you safe. Sorry, guys. I haven't got to read any of these. Oh, you got it? Okay, thanks, Angelina. That was quick, man. You're on it. Jenny Macaluso, what's up? Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm just leery about Ian. You're saying that you saw him and you're sure it was him, but how do you have 25 witnesses? So I don't understand that. It just doesn't seem to make sense. But so did any of you guys hear about the camera thing about it? Because I've only seen like a couple people mention that in Facebook about the cameras being out for 4 days. And also, what else did I want to ask you guys? Trying to think what else I wanted to, if you guys know anything else too, but wonder if their daughters are gonna come and say anything. How old are they? They're probably like in their, they look like they're probably in like their 20s or something, huh? Dorothy C. Okay, they act weird, not for normal reasons. Yeah, Chris Watt's cameras. I don't know. Did you? Oh, that's another thing. Did you got? Oh, Shannon, what's up? I can't sleep because I've been sleeping all day and I'm feeling better now though. Oh shoot. Husband may have staged the bike. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. So yeah, there's a lot of people thinking that the bike maybe is. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay. They said there was no fingerprints on the bike. Is that true? I mean, I wish we could have some confirmation on all these rumors going around, like what's true and what's not. But supposedly it's going around that there's no fingerprints on the bike. Not even Suzanne's, I mean. So how would she be riding the bike if there's no fingerprints? So that's why a lot of people were saying it's staged, plus how it's propped up against the tree. But all this stuff is all, I don't think it's all been, any of it's been confirmed for sure yet. But, oh, Melissa. Yeah, we're talking about Suzanne Morphew case. Are you familiar with it? Is everybody familiar with this case, or is there a lot of people that aren't familiar? She's basically a 49-year-old Colorado woman. Colorado, I swear, why are all these cases in Colorado? But they're all from people that moved from a different state to Colorado. But a lot of Colorado is that because it's such a beautiful state. It really is. Man, I miss it though sometimes. It's just so pretty. Like there's so many good things about it. The weather, the mountains, just everything. But yeah, so she went on. I'm sorry, guys, for all you guys that know this, but there's a few people that said they're not sure, they aren't familiar with the case. But anyway, and then maybe you guys could help me out in the chats to explaining some of it. But she went on a bike ride basically on Mother's Day and never came back. And her husband supposedly was out of town in Denver, but it's nobody's sure like if he was there for his firefighting job or was he there for his landscaping job. They're still having a lockdown there, I guess, in that county. So why? It just seems kind of odd, but that's something that the police would be able to confirm. I mean, if he's lying about that, they'll be able to know if he really did have something to do with work out of town. So right there, if he's lying, then he's going to be prime suspect number one. No, I don't know how old her daughters are. They look like they're probably in their 20s, right? At least 18 and older, because I don't think either of them live at home. Yeah, Judy's. I heard a couple reasons. I heard in the articles they're saying because of for his firefighter, there's like some meeting, or I don't. They didn't even say meeting, but they said for because he's a volunteer firefighter. But then I guess there's other people saying that it was for his other landscaping job. So I have no idea. because they're not telling us really anything, which I understand because they got to do their job, but it leaves all these people like speculating and coming up with all these crazy theories. But actually, I think we're pretty good. There's a lot of pretty good people that figure out some interesting details, I feel like, in this community. And it's so I wish we could confirm some of the stuff. Like, for instance, the bike. Okay. Most people are saying the bike was propped up against a tree. Now I'm hearing there was no fingerprints on it, not even Suzanne's. What else? The lady that saw Suzanne in the car saying she was in the SUV saying she was being kidnapped. But that brings up a couple questions. Now, was the car driving? Were the windows down? I mean, how did she, I guess she could be screaming that loud where she could hear through the window, but you wouldn't think if she's being kidnapped that the person would let her roll down the window. They'd probably have the windows locked up, right? So most cars have that like lock, where you can't roll down the windows. It's controlled by the driver's side. So you wouldn't think. I mean, I guess you could possibly hear it through the window if somebody's screaming, but I don't know. What do you guys think? If somebody has a window up in the car and they're screaming, would the person in another car be able to hear that, do you think? Oh, Mal, you heard that was false about the person that saw Dorothy. Just reading Dorothy's comment that saw that saw somebody being kidnapped. I don't know. And then high altitude Stacy on which side, his or hers? All right, let me read some of these comments because I asked some questions that I kind of want to know. Betty is her youngest daughter living at her boyfriend. Yeah, I heard about that too, Dorothy, about her youngest daughter. How old is her youngest daughter? Are they really young? I mean, I know they're not really young, but are they younger? Neither of them are younger than 18, right? Christy Cockram. Okay, Shiny Catcher Christy. You changed your name. Okay, cool. I know I can't sleep either. I know, higher Pisces. I don't know. I don't know about Colorado. It is a beautiful state, but I mean, yeah. So we were talking about how the neighbor. I guess there is this. Well, it's another thing I just heard people saying. I don't know if it's confirmed, but that the neighbor's camera, did catch her leaving on a bike. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I heard that in a few Facebook groups of people saying that. So I don't know. Yeah, I saw that when you Google Barry Morphew, it does come up professional baseball player, and then I wasn't sure. I was like, is that the same Barry Morphew? But I guess it is. People have been saying, I guess that is him. Bad Bish. Oh, thanks. Let's see. I heard a daughter called the neighbor to check on her. Not the neighbor actually saw her, spoke to her. Yeah, Allie J. I think that is the case as far as why they called 911. The daughter called. It was probably because then somebody's like, why didn't the daughter just call 911? But it was probably more like the daughter called the neighbor and said, hey, go check and see if my mom is at home. And if not, call 911. Something's up or whatever. So maybe that's why the neighbor's the one that went over there, checked, couldn't get a hold of her, and then called. That's the only thing I could think of. So Betty, how old is she? The youngest daughter, she's not under 18, is she? I mean, they look like maybe between like 18 and like 25 or something, like that age range is hard to kind of tell. I'm not good at guessing ages. Sweet pea butterfly. Wait, I missed it. How old did she say? Oh, 16? Wow, okay. See, I didn't think she was that young. Yeah, so Jenny, did you guys watch? Well, in my video or in the new, press conference too, that's where I got the information. The one part where he says items, he says personal items. What? So there's more than one item? I mean, and then it makes you wonder, like, is it? Because there's that one map that shows the item and it's like right off of Highway 50. It's like right there. It's almost like they found it like right off the road if that's exactly where they found the item. But if there's more than one item, were they all in the same spot or were they scattered somewhere? Because that would be kind of telling, like, okay, where is if there is more than one item, because he does say items a couple times if you watch that press conference, and I have that part in my video that I did too, if you guys want to check it out. But I wonder if it's like back behind off the road, if there's more than one item, because that would be like telling if somebody was chasing her or something and she ran back, or are they all like by the road? So does somebody just pick her right off the road? I don't know. Oh, that's another thing I saw on Facebook. Sorry, I've been all over Facebook trying to, because since they're not telling us anything, the authorities aren't telling us any information. So Facebook is like one of the best places of people knowing things, because people knowing her, knowing the family, just getting some information. But then it's hard to kind of discern like who's being honest, who's making up stuff. But anyway, this person actually had let me see if I could share it. She took a snapshot, like a, oh my God, I can't even talk right now. A screenshot of it. But when you check in like on Facebook, it was checked, well, under her Facebook, it was checked in Indiana on it. I have a question. Is her daughter's in Indiana still? Because maybe her daughter's checked in. When you have Facebook and you check in, like, and it tells you the location, well, her name checked in. Here, let me see if I can share it. It's Indiana on May 15th. So what is today? That was just a few days ago in Indiana, where she was from. So somebody mentioned either it could be something suspicious, or it could just be like her daughter's going under her Facebook. That's why I'm asking, is her daughter's in Indiana right now? Do you guys know? I know that it's a beautiful family. They're all beautiful. But do you guys know if they are living in Indiana, the daughters? I know Heidi gets to work. I know. I mean, besides like articles and news, of course, I go there too. But when you go, they only give you so much information. So like I like trying to find, just to see what everybody's saying, to see if you could find like people that know her, that know inside information. Because you can only get so much through like Googling and like the news sources, because they're not telling us that much stuff. And sometimes I just want to know more, and you're just like, I just want to see if anybody has heard anything. So sometimes Facebook, I mean, there's a lot of good information that comes there too, but you just have to know what's good and what's bad. And I guess there's no way to tell, but I feel like there are some good things. There are a lot of people like that know, or that from that area that you could get information from, but you just have to know, I guess. But let me see if I could get that screenshot for you. Did you guys see that, by the way, though, of somebody checking it, or of her checking in Indiana on Facebook? So Heidi, how are you? We need to get together when when it becomes a little bit safer. But you're still like 5 hours away, though. That's still pretty. Well, I guess it's not that far, but sorry, this water makes so much noise, but I have to drink some. Okay. Let me see here. Let me pull that up, and I'll show you guys. Which I don't know if it means anything. If her daughters are in Indiana, maybe they logged in under her Facebook and they're checking in. But if not, that would be kind of weird, right? Okay, where is it? Right here. Okay, I'll try to share this. So yeah, it was May 15th, Indiana, Alexandria, Indiana, recent check-ins. Okay, hold on, I'll share it with you guys if you guys are interested. Ooh. Let me see here. If I could figure out, share screen. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be, I don't know if you guys could see it. Let me blow it up a little bit. But you see, let me make sure that, let me go on my YouTube here and make sure you guys are, it came up. I hate how it makes you share. I got to figure out a different way to share the screen, but this works for now, right? You guys could see it, right? I'm going to check. So what do you guys make of that? Isn't that kind of weird though? I mean, unless if it's just her kid. one of her daughters checking in, you know. Oh, shoot, sorry. Shoot, sorry, guys. Man, I wish it was bigger. It's not that big, huh? But you guys could see it, right? Yeah. So, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying now. Okay, so. Girl, you only sleep in such a bright light for me. Aw, Dylan's mom. Thank you. Wow. How Kelly Berry lived there. He ruined investigation to put a ransom out by himself. He's deciding. I know. Like, yeah, what he did say is kind of weird. How he's, first of all, almost like that somebody just had mentioned at the beginning how Suzanne has a choice. You know, that she, oh, please come home. Like, she has some kind of choice in this all. It's like, well, no. I mean, if she's kidnapped, she don't have a choice. But did I say thanks, Dylan's mom? Sometimes I forget. But oh, that was a sweet comment. Um, but yeah, so Angelina, what do you think of this case? Have you been following it? What did you think of Barry's plea today that he did? I don't know, Klo. Yeah, I think so. I'm not huge on the Facebook. Like, I use it just sometimes if I, to keep in contact with certain people, but I don't post a whole lot, and I'm not probably as thorough or as I don't know, as do you guys use Facebook a lot? I'm not very good with Facebook. Like, I don't understand when that would check in. Does it check in? Like, do you have to actually go check in, or is it just like when somebody's looking up something, it checks in? I'm not sure. I don't use it that much. I feel stupid when it comes to Facebook. I mean, I do, but I don't, like, for certain things. Like, I don't post that much, and I don't. I don't know. I guess at different times in my life, like, I'll use it and then I won't use it for a while. I like it for like Facebook groups for true crime. I really do. I find that very interesting, and I like doing that. But as far as the checking in, yeah. So my question is, does it? Do you have to purposely check in, like the person? And that's weird. If that's the case, then why would they do that? Why, if it is her daughter's, why would she purposely check in under her Facebook? I mean, I could see if she's just looking on her Facebook to see maybe if her mom was on it, or just to, well, I guess, I don't know, just to see something. But to purposefully check in like that, that is odd. Is that what you have to do, Angelina? I thought it was suspect. Yeah. But it is under her thing, though, Glowing Ember. I mean, right? A joke, but yeah, but how did somebody sign in? I guess somebody could hack her account, I guess. You're right. Maybe it was. But it did look like it was from her account, right? His coke dealer? Wait, Jennifer, why is he on coke or something? Do you know something about that or something? Oh, well, Dorothy C. Hiram. Let me see what you guys said here. So, okay, so you're saying one of their daughters, their youngest daughter is only 16, and she's pregnant with and living with her boyfriend. Is that what I'm understanding here? Oh, Dana, in her piece, I do have actually have a business page. 2 weeks ago, acrylic paint pourings. Ooh, I a few years ago, I used to watch this channel where they would make videos of the paint pouring. It was just so relaxing. I loved watching. It was so cool to watch. Do you have like a channel, Dana? If you do, let me know. Well, is it this? If your channel? You have videos, basically. I guess I should ask, because I know if I click on you right there, it should take me to your channel. But I used to love watching that. You just probably think I'm weird. Okay. Problem child, Facebook sucks. What do you like, problem child? Oh, I thought somebody said she was pregnant. Okay. Sweet Pea, he looks mean. Angelina, you guys are making me feel bad that I do use Facebook for. I just like the Facebook groups actually. Um, when you basically have gotten all the information from the authorities and you've Googled and you just got everything that you could possibly get through online, at least that you're capable of getting. And then at the end, when there's just nothing else left, I'll go to Facebook because. But then I know it could be dangerous because there's a lot of people probably making up stuff. So you're right. I mean, you got to be careful what you put out there. That's why when I do videos, I make sure that I say, like, this is just from Facebook. I don't know if it's true, but it's just interesting. And some things, pan out to be true, some don't. So, that first time I saw the plea done on their own, very odd. Oh, really, Judy's? Yeah, I guess, well, with Chris Watts, he did it with the news channel, and a lot of people do it with the news channels and stuff, huh? Wonder, you know what? He probably wanted to do it on his own so he could keep it short, no questions asked. Just hurry up and do it. Because if he went with like how Chris did it and they're asking questions, he probably didn't want to be asked questions, and which it could be for a couple of reasons. It could be because he's hiding something, or it could just be because he's nervous. I mean, you never know. Like I said, I don't want to be too quick to point the finger because I kind of learned my lesson with the Shane thing, but um it does make you think though. I mean, for him to just put that short video and not do it through, yeah, he probably did not want to answer any questions, man. Do you think he'll put out another video? Oh, Jenny Michaelusa, thanks. Oh, you guys are sweet. Um, Zuckerpunk hater here. Dana Dane. Wait, Zavgirl, my points are under this profile. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out. Dana Dane. Wait, if I click on it now, we'll see. I'm on the StreamYard side, so it's not going to do it. Shoot. I got to write that down so I remember. Because I do. I'll check it out. I used to watch this other channel. It was just a smaller channel, but it's been like a couple years though. But it's just like really relaxing too. Not only is it cool because what it looks like, but it's just like, I don't know, something really relaxing about watching that. Okay. People were right into Shane about Heidi. I know, yeah, Dorothy. See, I was one of them. I feel bad. Well, I try to make sure I said I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I still. I mean, it was weird, and I still like brought up some of my doubts of how he was acting, and then it came out that it wasn't him. So I took the video down because I got like a lot of bad comments about it. But I wasn't the only. I mean, there was so many channels that did the same thing, and we all. Not everybody took them down though, but I would say probably half of them took him down. But I just didn't feel right keeping it up after that. But I thought for sure. I mean, it was so weird. His interview was so odd, and it looked so like suspicious. It really did. Wow, I was so surprised when we found out that it wasn't him. I was like, wait a minute, he had to have done something then because how he was acting. But then he said there's no right way to act during these kind of things. Everybody's different, and this isn't something you experience all the time. So that's why I want to be careful on to point the fingers. But I guess it's okay to point out some of the odd behaviors, right? Without saying like he did it, but just that it was odd. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a good way to handle it, or to talk about it without being disrespectful. Well, I don't know, just without crossing a line, I guess. I'm a Dylan's mom too. Yeah, Heidi, I know. I don't think I saw any channel or anybody that thought that he was innocent when those videos came out. I can't think of anybody that said, "Oh yeah, no, he didn't do it." I mean, everybody was saying he did, which doesn't make it right. I'm saying, but it just because that's the way it just looked so bad. But who knows? I wonder when that trial is going to happen. I haven't heard about that case in a while. Has anybody heard anything on that case? That's a crazy one with that Megan crazy. Oh my gosh. Man, these some crazy people around here. Not around here and just in this world, I mean. J. Lee Riley's Outdoor Adventures. I'm so wait, what do you mean? What happened? Dylan's mom? Dylan's mom, what's going on? I missed. Let me go scroll back up and see what I missed here. Is everything okay with you? Dylan's mom, okay. Oh, wow, Dylan's mom. People can be cruel, yeah. Yeah, no, basically, the only time I use Facebook is just for those groups for true crime. But, yeah, um, sorry to hear about that. Wow. I can't even imagine. Okay, Melissa should have been better after all that rehearsal. Melissa, do you guys hear that rain? It's raining. Wait, Melissa should have been better after all that rehearsal. What do you mean, NRPs? Who's Melissa? Oh, really, Dorothy C? Wow, I didn't know people were doing that with Shane. Wow. It's as if they're not looking for tips at all. Amber Frank character will come out of the woodwork eventually. His plea for. So yeah, okay, the cell phone. That's why I didn't read your comments after I asked that. So where is her cell phone at? Was it at home then? She didn't have it. Problem child examinators. I like that. um, everybody's saying she didn't have her cell phone. So is it at home? It was at home. You're saying? Does anybody know? Let me see. Sorry. Let's see. Hey, Janine. Oh, you're the. I was reading your comment and I didn't even realize that was you that said that. So, let me see here. It certainly wasn't Tiff alone. I'm something. Yeah. Do you guys know? I'm gonna have to look when is that trial? And did they ever have another suspect? Because remember that for a while there was a talk of like another suspect, like who was the driver of the car. I know I'm off subject real quick, but the the person that saw, well, no, it was on the camera too, that they saw Megan get out on the passenger side. So somebody was driving that car. Did they ever find the driver of the car? Man, I gotta look into that because let's see, that was how. Well, no, I guess the trial it's still in the might not be because that was only how long ago was that? It was only a few months. I don't even know. I'm bad with time. With time. Propped up against the tree makes it look perhaps. So yeah, I was thinking, okay, what if her brakes locked up or something and she couldn't get the bike to go, so she, leaned the bike up on the tree and went to go for help. Maybe somebody stopped the road, like she was asking cars going by for help or was walking and somebody stopped and then something happened there. Do you think that could be possible? But then there's this rumor going around. That's what another thing I wanted to ask you guys. I already asked you guys, but I didn't get to see the comments. Did you guys hear that there was no fingerprint, including Suzanne's, on the bike? Anybody hear that? Because people were saying, well, she could be wearing gloves, but bike gloves, I guess, have the fingers usually out of it, right? A lot of people were saying. Problem child, I don't know. I mean, all we know is they're saying that he was in Denver for work, for some kind of work, but wonder were they able to confirm that? Were the investigators able to see that, yes, that is legit, like he really was for work and that he does have an alibi? I guess we'll find out. So wait, and also, oh, thanks, Annis Lake, Annis Lake. How do you say that? Is that An Annis? Oh wait, said that wrong. Annis Lake. I don't know. I feel bad if I'm saying your name wrong, but thank you for your comment. Yeah, I guess. Do you think there's a mistress? I mean, maybe he was with his mistress. Who knows? But I mean, you know that the cops know a lot more than what they're saying, so they might already. Wait, when did they? Okay, when they have somebody as a suspect, when they name the person pretty soon after they make him a suspect usually, right? So I'm thinking like if they're suspecting him, well, no, they want to keep him talking, so they're going to keep him comfortable and not act like they're suspecting him right now until they figure out some stuff. So I just wonder, what do they know? Are they already like suspecting him, do you think? I know that's who they usually, have to look at first, but I just wonder what they have found. I wish they would tell us. Like maybe they already know that he has a mistress. Maybe they already know the name of his mistress. I'm sure they're asking for his phones and or his phone and computer and all that's access to everything, which if he denies, I'm sure they'll be able to get a warrant to get it, right? So I guess we will see. And then somebody mentioned, another thing I added in my video about them releasing a bunch of prisoners. So I mean that could also be a scenario that could have happened, but I don't know. It's just not. I really, I really am leaning towards the husband. I don't know. Why do we always go there though? Because most of the time it is, huh? When I first heard, I was like, no, and then the more I don't know if it was just after I saw his video or just now that I'm learning more stuff or hearing more stuff, but I don't know. And then that one guy, John, that said he was assaulted, but he also said he got charged too. So that's why I don't know what how to take that, because he got his charges dropped, but why would I mean he was charged too then? I mean, so maybe I don't know if that means a whole lot, but I mean, I guess the part that concerns me is the part where he said that what he had evil in his eyes or whatever. So if he just has that rage or something and he just turns like a fight or something at work, something, he's explaining that little altercation that happens. If it was just that, I mean, it doesn't mean necessarily that he's abusive, but the fact that he said, his eyes looked basically evil, it makes you wonder if, I don't know, he's just like this evil guy. I don't know. Did you guys watch that interview with that John guy? I guess he was on, somebody told me Gray Hughes channel or whatever. That John, he interviewed that guy that was claiming that Barry assaulted him, but I mean, I believe him. I do believe that that probably happened in the diversion. I know that's how that works. You go through a diversion program and then you get your records basically expunged or sealed after you go through it. So, I mean, the fact that it's not on his record, still, I bet you it did probably really happen because he's everywhere saying it. So I don't think he would say that if it didn't happen, but, or be like in so many different groups and everywhere just repeating that story. But that still doesn't mean anything because he said that he was charged too. So I don't know. Who knows? How was it, Opal? How did you feel about that guy? I mean, after you watched it, what was your thoughts? And then when did he go out of town? Like, did he go that day, like right before, she went out for the bike ride, or was he gone all weekend, I wonder? Yeah, that's what Johnny Macaluso. Yeah, he might have these anger issues that he can't control, that and he attacked him because the fact that John said like he just had that evil in his eyes. So that's concerning, yeah. If he just has these anger issues that are uncontrollable, maybe perhaps he was abusive. I don't know. I mean, I guess we will find out. I just feel like these cases are just getting crazier and crazier. Robin Lane, you didn't feel suspect. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to go. I mean, it's such a short little plea. Like I said, I mean, it's just, right before I started this live stream, I was saying how I took that video and I slowed it down just to see, his shaking of his head. And when you slow it, like really slow, it doesn't even look like he's barely shaking his head because it's such short, like he barely turns it when he's shaking it. Maybe I'll upload it for you guys and show you. And it's almost like you can't even tell he's shaking his head now, barely. I might have slowed it down a little bit too slow or something. But I was kind of disappointed. I'm like, well, why doesn't it even look like he's shaking his head when you slow it down? But I had it on the slowest, so maybe I'll try to do it like a medium slow or whatever. But it was an accident, or if he can. No, see, somebody even brought up a point. I think it was under one of the comments, which makes sense. If it was a suicide, usually people that commit suicide want to be found. So they're not, well, I guess that's not true for all suicides, but I would say most suicides you hear about, they do it right out, where they're found. They don't go and hide and do it, as far as like where she would go somewhere off in the woods and do it. Or what do you guys think about that? I don't think it's suicide at all, to be honest. No, Stacy, it does look like a lot of shaking if you just watch it regular, but when I slowed it down, it didn't. But like I said, I slowed it really slow. Maybe I could send it to my computer and show you. I did it like the slowest slow motion I could, and I was gonna do a video. I was gonna upload it, but you couldn't even tell he was shaking his head because it was, I guess, maybe so slow that I didn't. I'm not gonna upload it because you can't even see him shaking his head. But maybe if I let me look at it real quick here. I have it on my phone. Maybe I should send it to my computer and show you guys. Sorry, I'm just watching it real quick and maybe put it a little faster and see. I don't know. Just, I'll do it in a minute. I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit more than that, though. I don't know. That's what I was asking. Is his daughter, are they in Indiana then, or did they move to Colorado? I'm just wondering if the one's only 16, but how long was she living with her boyfriend? Wow, she looks, in those pictures, I feel like she looks older than 16. So I don't know. Do you guys know if the kid's living exactly? Did he do something and leave town within the hour? Where was he? I want to know. Ah, and do you guys think that it happened before that day? That was just like a setup, and that she never went on the bike ride? But then supposedly there is a video that the neighbor has of her leaving. I don't know if that's true or not. This all come out, and we'll see what's true and what's not. But do you think that a lot of people are saying they think that, at least in the comments, I've noticed in my comments under my video, they're saying they think that it didn't happen that day and it happened like the day before, sometime that weekend, and that was just a setup. But then how would they have gotten the neighbor to call? Well, I guess wait a minute. So if the daughters aren't even living in Colorado, they wouldn't know if it happened the day before. So maybe, well, I'm just trying to think. Then the daughters wouldn't have talked to their mom. So how did the daughters know that the mom was on the bike ride if it did happen the day before? So that, I don't know if that makes sense, unless if like Barry called his daughters and said, "Hey, your mom was going on a bike ride or something. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? How could that? Doesn't seem like that would work out because you don't think the daughters are in on it if it was the dad. So the only way that could be true is if Barry called one of the daughters and said, "Hey, your mom's on a bike ride. I can't get a hold of her. Will you, call and see if you can get a hold of her? I'm busy at work or something." And then they could have called. Because if not, then if that happened the day before, like people were thinking it happened like before, then how would the daughter know she was on a bike ride if she didn't talk to her? So I don't know. Unless if they're thinking that it's more like it happened earlier in the morning. I don't know. And then some people were saying, oh, wait. And that's another thing that they were saying, too, about the neighbor. That a lot of people around the area are saying that neighbor's suspicious, I guess. One of the neighbors is. I don't know. Did you guys hear that by any chance? Oh, somebody problem child saying, is that neighbor's story credible? I don't know. Oh, that's true. The neighbor could have just. Well, then the daughter would have said, no, the neighbor's lying. I never called unless if yeah, we don't even know that the daughter called. Yeah, never mind. That's not even confirmed. We're just going by what people are saying. So we don't even know for sure. Like it hasn't come out officially that the daughter called the neighbor, right? I mean, Charlie, I mean, did you hear it like officially that for sure happened? That the daughter called the neighbor and then yeah, sex traffic, I don't know. Do they usually get people like 49 and that age and so I guess they could get them at any age, right? Oh, it did sell? It said on the one well, a few of the articles that it didn't sell the home. And then I'm trying to think when she had it up on her Facebook, what date was that where it still wasn't sold? But maybe it did end up selling. Leave it. Ride me up, Rickson. I know we are, but it's just we're all true crime fanatics, so we just like to try to figure out things, I guess, on our own. I know, Kimbo. Not not anymore. I feel like, gosh, it makes me scared to do anything by myself. It's all these crazy. There's so many crazy people. I feel like, oh no, is the neighbor in quarantine because I got my days mixed up? Wait, what do you mean in quarantine? I don't know, Glow and Ember. There's people like in comments, Facebook groups. They're all talking about. That's what I'm saying. Nothing's been confirmed officially. That's what I was asking if you guys heard any confirmation. But oh yeah, where is? Wait a minute. Has it been confirmed that the? Yeah, yeah. Actually, in the articles, like they said that the neighbor's the one that called at like what 5:45, 5:30, or 5:45. So I think that's pretty much official and confirmed, but I don't think we know why the neighbor called. It didn't say if the daughter called or no or what. I have like that stun gun, stun gun that when I would have to go, which I haven't been doing that anymore, but I'd get up at like 5 in the morning and go watch my nephews, and it would be dark out when I go out to my car, so I'd bring my stun gun. I have it around my wrist. Oh, just the other night. Oh my God, how scary. Like 4 in the morning. I wake up. Actually, Zeke I mean, we both kind of woke up. Zeke was laying on me, and it sounded like somebody was basically knocking on the house, like with a stick or something, not on like the door, but knocking on the house. Oh my God, my heart started pounding. I thought it was like, I just pictured getting broken into, somebody's about to break into the house. That's what I thought. And then nobody ended up breaking in, but it just sounded like somebody was like knocking on the house with like a stick or something real hard. It was so scary. I mean, it was loud enough that actually I had my earphones in too, so it was loud enough that I heard it because sometimes I fall asleep listening to stuff, but it was loud enough that I heard it over that too, and Zeke heard it too, but it was just so scary. Oh my gosh. Um, Tiff pack and eat cake. Oh yeah. Oh, yikes! I had to call cops the other night. Someone rang our doorbell. Oh my god, Angelina, is it the same person that remember that one guy that was outside your house that that day? You think it's the same person? That'd be freaky. Silver Leaf, you can't sleep either. I know I was sleeping all day because I wasn't feeling good. So now I'm like wide awake. I'm glad I feel pretty good now. I just hope tomorrow morning I wake up and don't feel bad. I've been getting these migraines so bad. Like I've been waking up with them and it's weird. Let me know real quick. I know this is off topic, but if you guys know anything about this, it's I wake up. I don't wake up with the headache, but it's when I go from laying down to standing up that I get this. I just feel like something is going up my neck and it's just pain and it's such a bad headache. And the only thing I get to take is a Tylenol because I'm on the warfarin. So I take Tylenol, which it doesn't do anything for these headaches, and it hurts so bad. And it'll eventually go away after hours, and then it comes back real late at night when I'm up like editing. It'll just come back, and then I have to go to bed because it gets so bad. But it's like when I change positions, like from when I was laying down to when I stand up in the morning is when it comes on. I don't understand that. No, my blood pressure is usually lower. I don't have a like some one at home to check if it is high at the time. But normally when I go to the doctor and I go get my INR checked every month, so they take my blood pressure, it's usually always low. I mean, not it's really I have really good blood pressure. So I don't know. You think, oh, Dorothy, really? Dane, well, maybe do you think you have something to do with lower blood pressure since my blood pressure is usually lower? Would that do it, maybe? I don't know. And then today, though, I woke up with that, and then on top of that, I had the worst cramps, really bad, which I don't know why I was having them. And then I don't know, I got this weird feeling where I was like just dripping with sweat. I was all shaky. It was almost like a tingly too. It was just so many different, so many different horrible feelings that I had to hurry up and lay back down. I barely made it back to bed, and I just laid there in pain. And I finally fell back asleep. And then all day I just was feeling so horrible. That's why I had to cancel that live with WTAF. And she when I texted her, she said, "Well, I'm not feeling that good either." So I was like, "Okay, let's do it tomorrow." But anyway, so yeah, I slept all day on and off, and now I'm awake and I feel pretty good. That's my story, guys. But anyway, I don't know. Anemic, a couple times they tested me. The one time it came like the first test, they wanted me to retest because they thought I was. This was like a couple years ago, and I went and got a test again, and then it came out normal. So no, no problem, child. I am 38. Not. I wish I was in my 20s. I know. I'm drinking water now. I feel bad though. I don't want to. Sometimes it's loud when I drink, so hopefully it's not loud. I know my mom said, well, maybe you're dehydrated or something. I don't know, but blood sugar, maybe. I mean, I've gotten that test done too at the doctor's, and it's always fine, but I don't know. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Oh, thanks, problem child. I wish I felt that young. I feel like my mind's young, but my body, I don't know, is probably all the abuse I've put it through. I guess it's my own fault. Kimbo, where do you live, Kimbo? Is because I guess in some states and countries that stun guns are illegal. I'm pretty sure they're legal in Ohio. I think they are, but I know in some that they're actually illegal where you're not allowed to have them. But I don't know. Where do you live? You should get one, even if they are illegal. No, I guess I shouldn't be saying that, but or at least have a like some mace or something. And I don't know. I've never had any mace or pepper spray or whatever, but the stun guns are pretty cool. The one time I took a little video of the stun gun and put it in slow motion to see it kind of looked pretty cool. I do weird things like that just for the editing and just to see things. It's fun to mess around with it. Kathy Cruz stress. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't. But wait, Angelina, you'll send me a few what? A few tips. Wait, what did you say? I missed what you said you're gonna. I know, glowing ember. I'm gonna give it another week though, because that's the last place. I don't want to be at a doctor right now with everything going on. I just, oh, it's the last place I want to go. I was supposed to actually get a sleep study done right before this whole pandemic happened. Because I just been having before this, I just been having these issues where I get this really weak feeling, and then I fall asleep. Like I'll be eating dinner and I just fall asleep. So like I swear I'm narcoleptic. I don't know. Like I and then like if I'm driving, I'll have to like smack my face to stay awake. Like I have trouble staying awake. Not right now, obviously, but not every day. But there's just like I go through these little episodes. So anyway, I went to a endocrinologist because not the staying awake part, but the other weakness part, I thought it had something to do with my thyroid or something. And so I told her my symptoms, and right away she said, "You need to do a sleep study. I think you're narcoleptic." And I didn't even tell her about me falling asleep like that. I was just talking about my other symptoms. So she was good. I'm like, "How did you pick up on that? Like, how did you like? I guess all the other symptoms I was having, all is relates back to the whole." Some kind of sleep disorder. She said, I think narcoleptic, but it's some sleep disorder, I think. So I was supposed to do a sleep test, and then this whole pandemic, and I haven't had it done yet. So I don't know. But Angelina, what'd you say you were gonna send me? I'm sorry, I'm rambling off topic, guys. Okay, yeah, Robin, I don't know. I know the mold. I was wondering that too. Wait, I had urine cancer and had to have a total history. And after I had it, after that, I really. I know they did check my hormones too, though. I mean, I'm trying to think last time I got them because I go to my doctors and they do the blood tests for hormones and stuff like that because of like these symptoms I keep having and I keep saying and just like check it again, and so they do it every time, like every 3 to 6 months. They do. I'll go in, but now it'll probably be longer because I canceled my other doctor's appointment, just my regular checkup. But anyway, um, my hormones always came out normal though, so I don't know. But the mold, I know, I'm scared, but there's nothing I could do about the mold. Oh, Angelina, I have a stun gun. Is that what you were going to say to send it to me? Wait, oh, so he did fall asleep. They didn't say maybe. She had a sleep study and got a CPAP. So what did was he narcoleptic, Betty, or was it? So the headaches. See, the headaches are just new. That the headaches are just new. The last couple weeks, I've been getting a headache. It was like other symptoms that so I wonder if that does have something to do with it then. Wow. This was other stuff that I was telling her that she said the narcoleptic, like just these weak episodes I get where I get real weak and just these weird symptoms, but the headaches are new. That just happened the last couple weeks I've been getting them. So, wow, huh? Maybe it all has to do with the same thing. Problem child. Let me see. What'd you write? Wait, were you talking to me, problem child? I don't see your comment. Oh, watch the wrong Missy. Okay, thanks. Totally off topic on Netflix. Yes, the wrong Missy. Hold on, let me write that down. What's it about? I love laughing, man. Movies that can make me like laugh out loud. But you have to tell me what it's about. I mean, don't tell me like what happens, but what kind of a movie is it? You're murdering somebody? Yeah. All kinds of issues. Blood sugars. Yeah. That was one thing I kept thinking from my other symptoms, and I'd always have them check my blood sugar, and it was always fine. And that's why I was like, maybe it's thyroid. And then when I went in there, I still have to get my labs for my thyroid, but when I gave her my symptoms, she said, I think you have a sleep disorder. You need a sleep test. And I'm like, wow, the symptoms I told you. And then after she said that, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I have trouble where I can't stay awake because I didn't tell her any of that. And she, just the other symptoms, it's crazy how she said that. Um, Pandora's, yes, I would totally. Australia, I think it's illegal. Oh, is that where you're at? Yeah, Australia. Okay. Pay whatever they want. Yeah, 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 because why did he? That is kind of weird that he just automatically assumed that it was a kidnapper and they wanted money. But I guess that is usually when they do please, don't they kind of like try to like negotiate with the person? But I don't know if they want. I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, I guess Chris Watts. I'm trying to think of what he said, but that was just odd too. Like what some people say when they're trying to. Do they all say? Yeah, I guess they kind of all go that route though, kind of in a way, don't they? Wait, Charlie, what did you have last week? This guy goes to Hawaii and accidentally invites the wrong girl he texted. Like a crazy chick. Oh, oh, wait a minute. I think I saw the previews for that somewhere. That yes. Where did I see that? I almost want to watch that like later. Charlie, wait, go get tested. What do you mean? What are you guys saying? You guys are making me scared here. Really? Wow, now I'm kind of getting freaked out here. I don't know. Well, it's been like 2 weeks since I've been getting them, so I don't know. Shoot. I didn't even know that that was something. Okay, let's just talk about something else. I'll start getting like panic attack here thinking about different things. So, okay, back to let me see what else that I found today on the Suzanne Morphew. If there's something else I was going to talk to you about, let me see here. Well, yeah, well, what did you guys make of them wanting the yeah, Heidi the mold? I mean, that could definitely be something, the mold. But you don't understand, like there's no way I'd be able to get that done right now. Yeah, that's true, Keiklo. Okay, I was trying to think like what would you say on one of those? I don't know. I mean, I guess you would say like give the details of which she looks like, right? Or I don't know. I mean, well, the description and details of what might find or not thrown potential money. Oh, and then what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about? Oh my God, I just lost what I was gonna say. Hold on. Oh, the nephew doing that GoFundMe, and if you see the hold on, what it says. Let me read you like what it says. It's for. It's like, hold on a second. Oh, he says, okay. Donations will be put directly towards supporting the well-being of Suzanne's family, food for family and volunteers, housing accommodations for family, compensating family and volunteers for their time spent away from work and with the Morphews family. There's a couple things though. I thought they weren't taking volunteers, right? I didn't they say they weren't, or am I misunderstanding what they mean about the volunteers? But then food for the family, like it sounds like they are doing all right financially. Do they really need to start a GoFundMe for food for the family? Housing accommodations for the family? What do they mean housing accommodations? Don't they have a house? I mean, why would they need that? Yeah, Betty, that's they said the police said no volunteers. So what the heck? I don't understand this GoFundMe. What do you guys make out of that? And what do you guys think of that Trevor? A lot of people are suspicious about him. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think they know too much about him, but so then why? I agree, cameras are not. Oh, yeah, I know. So what do you think of that? Because I think he's gotten a lot of money, hasn't he? I haven't looked at how much he got, but for the GoFundMe, that's kind of messed up. Then though, if they're there's no volunteers to pay, they have a house. Do they really need food? Get people to give them money for food? I mean, come on. I don't know if that's right doing that, unless if they would need it for a specific thing. But do they really need it for the stuff he's saying? I just wonder if the nephew's just trying to get money for himself or something. I don't know. I guess on for the GoFundMe, do they make sure that the money goes for? Is there a way to like somehow control that people can't just do that and not use the money for? Well, no, still though, even if they're using the money for food for the family, why can't they use their own money for the food or housing accommodations? I don't know. I don't get it. um, you did, Charlie? Would she fall asleep like in the middle of eating? Sometimes I'll fall asleep like in the middle of dinner. It's weird. I don't know. And then driving, like I get so nervous. Like if I go to Columbus to visit my brother, I get so nervous because I'll have to, like, I seriously have to like smack my face sometimes, roll down the windows, shake my head to like stay awake. It sucks, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I need to get that sleep study done. Now things are opening up again. I guess I could probably do that. Oh, Angelina, are you leaving? Okay, thanks for coming though. I know I should probably try to go to sleep. I don't think there were as many. I know. Oh, really, Heidi? Yeah, I guess they did. I was reading some of those foreclosures. Um, I don't know. I mean, well, why? Well, why does he say volunteers though? And they're not letting volunteers. I understand why they're not letting, because some people are like, why wouldn't they let volunteers? But that they can mess up. Like, no, I guess you're gonna take any help that you need though, especially since the main thing is finding her. But I was gonna say like they don't want people messing up like evidence or something. But no, at this point, you just want to find her. The more manpower you have to find her, the better. Air test. Reach out if you need anything. The air test? What do you mean the air test? What's that? Good night, Kathleen. I might try to get some sleep, guys, because I really should, just so tomorrow I'm able to do this live. Are you guys gonna come for the live tomorrow though? It should be interesting. Did you guys watch her channel, the Wicked Truths and F Bombs? She knows a lot about that Gannon Stout case, and so come with questions, guys. If you have any questions or topics, or if anybody wants to come on, maybe halfway through for a guest. They said she'll be the guest, but if you have questions on the Gannon Stout case, and then we could also talk about this case, she might be interested in that too. So, yeah, thanks for coming. You guys made my night now. Seriously. um, I had a flu or something with dizziness and headache. Oh, Charlie Hunt, maybe. Are you just right now, or when did you have that? Wait, who said that? You were here? Oh, you are, Aunt Mana? Okay, that's going to be tomorrow. It was supposed to be tonight, but we both weren't feeling too good, and then we just thought tomorrow would be better. So, but then, like I said, I was sleeping all day, so now I'm like wide awake and I'm feeling all right. Let's just, oh, I hope I wake up feeling okay. So, how are you guys all feeling good though? Little Monster Pants. Yeah, that's true, I guess. So she must be close to her nephew. Is her nephew in Colorado? Peggy Sue got married. Yeah, there's a reminder for the live tomorrow. There's been a reminder up all week actually. It's actually on my main page. Like when you click on it, it's the what do they call that video that you put up at the top? So yeah, it's there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some sleep, guys. But thanks so much. You made my night. Seriously. Now hopefully I'll be able to sleep good. I didn't even think. I was like, oh, there might be a few people on to chat with. You guys surprised me. Um, Aw, Silverleaf. You got to come on again. I loved having you on. You're very you're good at this. Seriously, you're a very intelligent person too. I and everybody really liked you and I don't know, you got to come on again, seriously. Um but yeah, so everybody have a good night. Angelina, thanks for coming on in such a short notice. And K Clo, did you show up as a moderator because I'm on StreamYard and I can't see. It's kind of I shouldn't do it through the YouTube. Like you do it through StreamYard to YouTube, but it says like to not have them both up because it could cause like interference. But maybe I should just go to the YouTube side. But it's the same thing, but it looks a little bit different when you're on the StreamYard, and especially if I'm gonna have a guest though, so I could like control it better through the StreamYard. But the only downfall is like the mods don't show up. I can't see your color on here for some reason. But did yours show up though, real quick? Okay, Chloe? Tennessee Moscow. You just got here. Okay. Um. So yeah, Cake Low, new mod. But yeah, all right, guys. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Come if you have any. Think of some questions if you have any questions about that case. And thanks for the chat. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.